Hello, everyone. This is Glenn Webb with Grand Circle New Music. And I'm excited to welcome you to learn a little bit about one of our pieces and one of the composers that we've worked with for this upcoming concert, Monday, November 16th at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm pleased to welcome Kimberly Osberg here. Hello, Kim.
Hi.
So great to play your music and prepare it for the streamed concert coming up. I have a couple of questions that I'm curious about, and I think our patrons, our listeners would be interested in too. First of all, could you, the piece is for viola, cello, bass, and percussion, in this case, vibraphone. Did you find this intuitive or was it challenging to write for this combination of instruments?
I think at first I was a little nervous just because I think when, as a composer, you know that you're getting a bass and a cello and an ensemble, but not a violin. You're worried about things being a little bass heavy and getting a lot of those lows, and you're kind of concerned about like what kind of flexibility of different lines and things you're going to have. And actually, by the time I started writing this piece, I really found that it came together just so naturally and so beautifully, and it really helped to fill out the sound of the ensemble because the vibraphone has such a limited range that being able to fill out those basses so lushly and deeply with the double bass was a really awesome experience. And I had a lot of fun writing this piece.
Cool. We're having a lot of fun preparing it too. I think it's going to be a fantastic addition to the musical world. Hopefully, maybe there's more composers that are interested in this combination of instruments, viola, cello, bass, and percussion. We do have some other people that play with us, but that's kind of the core of our group there. Also, Kimberly, excuse me, where did you find the inspiration or what's the muse behind being able to write this piece?
Yeah, I think I was just really inspired by nature. It's something that comes up a lot in my music, and I know that being in the Grand Circle region yourselves, that you are constantly surrounded by these just beautiful different parks and national preserves and monuments. And I really wanted to find something that was near to St. George and something that I felt like your audience could connect to in terms of a source of inspiration. And I noticed that the Red Cliffs were right near where you guys are, and they're so towering and so imposing, but also just so beautiful. And so I really wanted to write a piece that would capture both like the fun and the excitement and the kind of awe that you get from the cliffs themselves, but then also the kind of like serene peace and feeling of just vast openness that you get from being on top of them and really seeing your whole municipality from a completely different perspective. And so the piece kind of uses slower sections and faster sections in fast conjunction with one another to kind of show that kind of mixed feelings that you get when you're exploring those kinds of areas.
Okay, wonderful. And we do find that it reflects these things that you describe. My experience is I can completely hear this music while you're talking about it, and as I'm playing it, I imagine these same things, the vistas and the whole experience. It really reflects our mission as the Grand Circle New Music. I think I've neglected to say that the name of the piece is called Cliff Notes. Do you want to tell us about that pun?
Yes, I love putting puns in my titles, and I know that it doesn't always land well with everyone, but I love them. So I knew that this was going to be a shorter work, and I knew that I wanted to be inspired by the cliffs, and so I just thought that they just really melded together naturally, that you'd have a short piece about cliffs called Cliff Notes. So.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time this afternoon. Everybody, this will be Monday night, November 16th at 7 p.m. Mountain, streaming from our YouTube page, Grand Circle New Music on YouTube. You can search for that, and appreciate people checking out our ensemble and the great composers like Kimberly that we work with. Thank you.